my friends, here she is. Now, I am not happy with her. There's something missing. There's so much missing. There's some disconnect between me and this piece, and I'm not exactly sure what it is. I am not a fan of this. I should have made, here's a note, since this is really plain, I should have made the background a little bit more interesting. I don't know what it is. So, I am going to continue working on this. I let it sit for about a day, and I woke up, I couldn't sleep, I'm like, and I've kind of found some mojo, I think, I don't know, for this piece. This is going to change because I didn't have a real connection with this, and I'm always painting from a meaning or for something that's touching me or I'm working on or that kind of thing, but this didn't do anything for me. I mean, I want to talk about change, but this wasn't it. So this is where we do a song and dance and we try to figure out what is missing. So hang on to your hats, it's not done. Whew! There she is. Finally. Yes, finally. It is good with my soul. It feels good. I'm connected. Yes, man. You guys, this took a week. This took all week long. I was so thrilled. I was like, I'm ahead of the game. I'm getting all my projects done. Deadlines met. And every time I looked at this piece, I was like, I don't like it. And the message wasn't, I'm rolling around this thing about change because things have been happening, but it just was too generic, and it didn't connect with my heart, and man, it tortured me. And so I fought for it, and it worked and worked, and you should see my tabletop here, my desktop. I think I have everything out. I mean, Dilutions, I haven't used Dilutions in I don't know how long, but everything came out, and I love it. Did a little I don't even remember half the stuff that's on here, but I started out with scrapbook paper from Graphic 45 and just some other randoms, and then did some pattern paper, tissue paper, and just cut these out from random pieces that I had, used some stencils, and then realized I didn't like it. It was too plain, it was too not, I don't know. Came back in with modeling paste and started to grunge it up. And then I wanted this kind of weird tea-stained kind of thing. And so I just, instead of spraying my walnut ink, I just took the crystals out and dropped them down and then sprayed water on them. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be doing that again. Yes, thank you very much. I love it. I just, And then I used my inks, Higgins. They're fade proof, but they're ink. So I used all fluid acrylics. Yeah, so anyway, it finally feels like home. Feels good. And I might edge around the sides again. But I will tell you this, because I've used all these different inks and everything, I have continually sprayed with a fixative. I've used this Spectrafix in between layers, and then I've also used the heavy, because this is good, but it's not super strong. So then I did this again, and I'm probably going to spray it again because there's just so much on there. But so yeah, it came together. Whew, fought for it. Oh man, kind of like we have to fight for our lives and for what we want and those kinds of things. But this shifting, changing, learning, that's been rolling around in my head. We had friends in, and I just was so happy. My closest friend, just here hanging out for Memorial Day weekend, and gosh, I've been so homesick since the move, and she said something to me along the lines of things are, how cute the house is and how cozy it is. And I started looking around, and I'm like, it is, in the backyard, and the flowers, and so there was there started a shift in me, like, oh, maybe this could be home. Everybody went home, and I'm working away, and I'm running to post office drop-off orders and things like that. And our little town, we're in a little town, is just so beautiful right now. Trees are growing over the streets, and down the main street they have flags and big potted plants hanging, and it's just like from a postcard. And a couple days ago, in between waiting for figuring out what I was gonna do, as I was taking these orders to the mail, I was driving down the road, and I was just like, I love this, and it caught me off guard. And my shift, my homesick, and the change, and all of the things, and sometimes you just have to go and do and believe that the shift will happen, and that things will change, and our insides will feel better eventually. And it's happening. And so that was the message that I was wanting to convey. And the embrace change, it's like, yeah, nobody wants to embrace change, and it's hard, but the process is shifting and changing and learning and knowing and finding out about who you are in the hard spots and in the change, and waiting for the shift to happen, because it will. Once we are on our way through the hard stuff in the change, whether it's a change that we've asked for or it's change that we didn't ask for, knowing in the back of our mind that it's going to get better, and realizing the shift and really being grateful, changing in it and learning in it. Oh, it's so good. I'm still homesick, and I still miss a lot of things, but I'm able to find the beauty in the space that I'm at, and I'm just so I'm getting a little choked up. I'm so grateful. So I'm sorry this was so long, but it meant a lot to kind of work through this. It was just kind of a personal journey for me. And I thought also, everyone always says, you make it look so easy. It's not. And I thought I'd give you a glimpse into the fight that sometimes happens to make a piece right, and walking away and coming back and walking away. All right, my friends. I just want you to know how grateful I am for all of your love and encouragement, and over the last week with the sale and everything, you guys have been awesome. I had stacks and stacks and stacks of orders going out, so thank you. And in the middle of your change this week, if you're in that place, take a minute to reevaluate and see if there's a shift, and then really, really focus on it and find the beauty in the place that you're at. Learn, grow in the midst of it. My friends, always, always know that you are loved. Have a wonderful Sunday.